Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode, another moment, another day, another show of Crossdresser Confessions. Today's show is gonna be about what, Mr. Andy. Hi, Andy.
So today we're going to talk about park and ride adventures.
Park and ride adventure.
Yes.
Do you want me to start my behalf and then you continue to your behalf?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, I was sitting in my car, minding my business. You know. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, before I start the show, this is our cup now for tea. So anybody that has stuff to say, this will fill up as we're talking on the show. At the end of the show, I will have my teacup ready, filled with tea. My side of the story for today, I was sitting here minding my business and a cop pulls up on me. So he says, "Are you all right?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm good." "So do you think he wanted to fuck me?"
So,
Like, what's your take? I feel like I rushed into my point.
So no, basically, when you told me your story about what happened with the cop pulling up on you and just randomly leaving, I feel like he wanted to engage.
You feel he wanted to engage with me?
Yes.
Is that what you think happened?
Yes, because when you think cop or you see a cop, we have this natural guard up.
Oh, fuck that teacup. I'll get it later.
We have this natural guard up, but at the end of the day, they're just as human as we are. And what I mean by just as human as we are, I'm going back to the park and ride adventures.
Yeah.
So back like in 2019, I want to say it was in the fall.
Right.
Because I was in sweats and hoodies. So there's a park and ride here where we live, and it has a closed area that a lot of people usually like open up the fence and break in, and it leads into the woods.
Right.
In these woods, you will find guys hooking up.
Well, other guys, right?
Yes.
Oh.
So
Sounds interesting.
I go to the park and ride.
Is it open all year round?
Oh yeah, it's open year round.
Do you mind if I light my cigarette?
Go ahead. They go and they close it up, but somebody always finds a way back in. They always break the barrier that they have. And, yeah, it's always open. So I decided to go one day.
So you went, okay.
I went. I was parked in my car, and I see this guy. He parks. He had.
This is the beginning of your story, right?
Yes. He was in a black truck.
In your black truck.
And he gets out the car. Very good-looking guy. He's in sweats and the black hoodie as well. He walks into the woods.
Right.
I was intrigued. I was also very horny.
Oh my God, horny and intrigue is two different things.
So I go in there, and there's really nobody. That particular day, there was really nobody there. It was like maybe two other people inside. Usually you go in there and there's a lot of people.
Right.
So I go in there, and I don't want to make it too obvious. I'm not like trailing him.
Right, you didn't want to make it so hot, right?
But I'm making sure that I'm visible.
Right.
So he did notice me. I noticed him. We kind of connected eyes.
Oh, that's good.
He walked one way. I walked the other way because I knew it would connect again to where he was going.
Mr. Cameraman, can you please?
We actually met up, and he was touching himself.
Oh, wow.
And there wasn't much, exchange of words or anything. We just started messing around.
In the car? In his car?
No, in the woods.
In the woods.
I ended up fucking him.
Okay.
It started off with oral and whatever.
Right.
I ended up fucking him. I sat on one of the fallen trees. I sat on the trunk
Or the fallen
tree.
Or the fallen tree. Yeah.
And he was just riding my cock.
Oh, okay.
We had a good time.
Good.
On our way back out to our cars, since he was parked near my car, he noticed that I noticed the equipment that he had in his car.
Oh.
So it's police equipment. His little laptop. I also noticed like the badge on his window. And he
like the little laptop in
Yes.
front in this area.
Exactly.
Here.
So he noticed that I noticed, and he turns around and he goes like, between me and you. That's it. I was
Right.
like, yeah. I kept it quiet. Fast forward.
Yeah.
Pandemic happened. 2020.
Yeah,
happened.
this is during the pandemic. So
we're fast forwarding.
right.
Pandemic happened. If you have a light.
Yeah, light.
Smoke
Here
my
you go.
cigarette? Yes.
Here you go, my dear.
Pandemic happened.
The pandemic.
Everybody's closed up, whatever. Until like that summer where everything kind of started opening up again. But not really. So I had a lot of friends that I wanted to like meet up with.
Ladies and gentlemen, my teacup is starting to fill up, by the way. All this tea that he's telling me.
There's a lot of friends that I wanted to, not a lot, like maybe 4 friends that I wanted to meet up with, but we didn't because of the pandemic.
Right.
So we decided to all take our beach chairs and we sat. We kept
In the
our
parking lot.
In the parking lot.
So you had like
called
a
the parking ride.
like a hangout in the parking
Yeah.
lot spot.
And we kept our social distancing. We each
Right.
had like our beers and stuff, and we were drinking. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and a cop comes by.
Oh shit.
He comes in, he circles us, and he goes like, "What are you guys doing? Everything good?" And my friends were worried because we all had open drinks and whatever, and it was 3 o'clock in the morning. So I turned around and I noticed who it was. It was the cop that I fucked in the woods.
Get the hell out of here.
So I got up.
That's
was like,
crazy.
"Hello, officer." Yeah, we're just hanging out. There's a bunch of friends of mine.
So right.
Hanging out
So you
because
were.
of the pandemic. We haven't seen each other.
Did you feel awkward when you saw him?
I didn't feel awkward. I was just trying to make sure that we weren't getting in trouble. So my way
So you knew
was to manipulate
you were in
the
control. So
situation.
yes. Just
So
getting ready to say.
I manipulated the situation
'Cause you
by
knew you
making
had the
sure
upper
that
hand.
he saw my face
Right.
and he recognized me, and he's like, "Very well, be safe and stay out of trouble." And he walked. He drove away.
Right. Because I guess he knew that you could have put him on blast
Exactly.
to everybody that was there.
So
You
we
could have
left
been
it at
like.
that, but
You could have been like, "Oh, I know you."
that's where I get to when you told me the story about the cop pulling up to you.
Yeah.
He maybe just wanted to hook up.
Oh.
He was on break and he wanted to hook
That's
up.
probably why you said what you said. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
So yeah,
Wow.
cops are human beings.
Yeah.
Get horny,
Mm-hmm.
just like any other guy.
So what's the phone number for the show? Do you want to tell everybody?
1-800-321-7890.
One more time.
1-800-321-7969.
Okay. All right. That's pretty much the same number, so everybody can follow it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna go have some soup and some Doritos. So anybody that wants to call the show, please go ahead and call, and we'll be happy to have you on the show. Would you like to say anything else, Mr. Andy?
Nothing. Stay happy. Stay horny.
Stay horny, stay happy,
And have some sex.
and stay watching the show, ladies. Bye-bye.